Hey there, this is Jim Rayner for GameReplays.org. This is game number 5 of ConquerCup Lite number 11. This is the 5th and deciding game. Sofronel from Greece is sporting the blue color as allies on the right side of the map. Technique as green, Empire of the Rising Sun on the left side of the map from the Netherlands. Technique is a 7-time champion. Sofronel has never won before. So this is the final match of the ConquerCup Lite number 11. Two championship points on the line. Let's see what happens. Now on the right side we have Sofronel, and on the left, as I said before, Technique as Green Empire. We can see what buildings immediately pop up. So let's follow what Technique is doing. He starts off with an instant generator and a single dojo core, followed by another instant generator. And probably we're going to see refineries after this. Now, as this is happening, a single boot camp is placed by Sofronel along with a dog, and it looks like the speed of that production will be an engineer. So a dog and an engineer. At the same time, Technique is producing 2 ore refineries and a 3rd ore refinery. So we're seeing a 3 refinery built by Technique. Now, Sofronel with his first dog is scouting into Technique's base, and let's see where he goes, and let's see what this first scout figures out about Technique's move. And the scouting dog is going to run away from the Imperial Warrior, heading straight into the water, looking for a 3rd far away ore refinery. As this is happening as well, Sofronel has sent peacekeepers that are escorting an engineer into the oil derrick along the bottom of the map, and they'll be successful. Because Technique has built 3 ore refineries, he cannot afford very much infantry, and so he only has 2 Imperial Warriors, one going along the top of the map to the top oil derrick, and one going along to the bottom. The dog, which scouted along the bottom ore refinery, is now going up to the top one in the water. As this is happening, Technique is attempting to build a mecha bay inside his construction yard, but because of the amount of money he spent on 3 ore refineries, it's going to take a while, as you can see, for that to pop out. Now the dog is continuing to press on forward, scouting. You know, the faster the dog can move to where the expansion area is, the faster he will be able to see what is going on. Sofronel is controlling the center of the map with 4 peacekeepers, and he now has an oil derrick at the bottom of the map. Now, Sofronel's dog has spotted the 3rd ore refinery. Sofronel is now 100% sure that Technique has started a 3 refinery built with Empire, and we will see how Sofronel responds. Now we have a Vindicator bomber. That Vindicator bomber is holding 3 bombs. Let's see, does it bomb? What is it going to do? Hard to say. He's kind of hovering, and I think, let's check out what else. Sofronel has built an airfield deep into the water, as far away as possible from Technique's base, and into the water, making it impossible for a land attack. And now, Sofronel has produced a cryocopter. So he is teched up to tier 2. He has both of his ore refineries well protected. Even the power plant is well protected behind a wall. Now, you'll notice along the bottom of the map, Technique is pressing forward. He has got a dojo core and a power plant, and his MCD is moving forward. I'm not sure how far it's going to go. As we see this happen, the cryocopter is moving up to the top left-hand corner of the map, probably headed towards the water expansion. Now, at this point, Sofronel's Vindicator has not dropped any bombs yet. And he is freezing the ore collector. That's a $1,400 ore collector being frozen. There's no unit Technique has to defend against this air attack. And so he's just going to wait, and he's going to stop micro that Vindicator bomber and let off exactly 1 bomb. Now, please note that Technique's mecha bay is teching up to tier, I believe teched up to tier 2. And I think we're going to see, yes, a Striker VX has come out of there. Sofronel has now moved on to a 2nd collector, but before he does that, he shrinks the Striker. The Striker VX. The Apollo Fighter and the Vindicator sit there, and the Vindicator, it sends out 1 bomb, so I think he still has 1 bomb left. And we're seeing some fast action here as the cryocopter is following these 2 Striker VXs. Now, as this is going on, Technique's MCD has moved up to the center ridge. It looks like he attempted to do some bombing. The Vindicator will live. So at this point, Technique is sitting with 2 Striker VXs, 4 Imperial Warriors, and he has a instant dojo and has capped the oil derrick. So although Technique lost two $1,400 ore collectors, in the process he sold his MCB as well. So that's another $2,500 that he will have, and the engineer is headed towards the top oil derrick. At this point, Sofronel owns the air base, which has 2 bombers, 2 Apollos, and that's it. He does not have any infantry at all. And we're going to see Technique move his engineer, speeding him up, using a secondary ability to get him into that oil derrick as fast as possible. Will the Vindicators will not make it in time. Technique nicely gets his engineer in there, and at this point,